Hi friends. Today we're going to dive into scripture in 1 Samuel 21. We're going to talk about David and this place that he comes to where he's really distraught, right? He's running and from King Saul and encounters someone, and he actually is deceiving and why he is there. And it's a great reminder to me and to you, hopefully, that we never really know what someone is going through, right? And to be aware and to be intentional about being present with people. So let's go ahead and dive in. The scripture we're reading today, 1 Samuel 21, verses 1 through 3. David went to Nob, to Ahimelek the priest. Ahimelek trembled when he met him and asked, "Why are you alone? Why is no one with you?" David answered the priest, "The king sent me on a mission and said to me, 'No one is to know anything about the mission I am sending you on. As for my men, I have told them to meet me at a certain place. Now then, what do you have on hand? Give me 5 loaves of bread, or whatever you can find." And so we see here in verse 2 where David is being deceptive. He is deceiving. The king certainly didn't send him. He was running from the king. And he was being deceptive out of fear, right? Which we know fear is not of God. And love cast out all fear. But he is responding from a place of fear, feeling as though, and not trusting in that moment that God would provide, right? So he's deceptive to get what he thinks that he's going to need and that this person can provide for him. David is on the run from King Saul, who is consumed with jealousy and wants to kill him. That's what's really going on. David flees to Nob, a city of priests, seeking help and provisions. His visit here is marked by fear, desperation, and moral tension. Ahimelek's fear in verse 1, let's talk about that a second. The priest is immediately suspicious, right? Because David's alone. David is a military leader, yet he's alone. His presence signals something unusual or even dangerous. David's response to that is one of deception. David lies, saying he's on a secret mission for the king. While some interpret this as necessary for survival, it's a moment of moral compromise, showing David's humanity. And a request for provision. David asks for bread, just basic sustenance. It's a simple but powerful reminder that even future kings experience deep dependence and need. And sometimes it's easy to take our eyes off of God for those things when we become fearful and unsettled, right? Ways that we can apply this. God meets us in our need. Even when we feel desperate and uncertain or alone like David, God provides, sometimes through unexpected people or places. And it's always good to remember that we're all flawed. Me, you, all of us. David was a man after God's own heart, 1 Samuel 13 and 14, but he still lied. God's grace works through imperfect people like you and I. Be honest about your needs. David wasn't afraid to ask for help. Often we try to appear strong, but real strength comes in admitting our weaknesses and seeking support and help. My prayer today, I want to thank the Lord for being our provider in times of fear and uncertainty. My prayer is that He will help us trust God even when we feel alone or don't have all the answers. God, teach us to walk in integrity and rely on you daily.